You know, at this time of the year, the weather in South Florida is constantly changing, which can mean disaster for your property and your personal health. CERT Restoration is your solution. CERT Restoration is a full, certified, and insured restoration company servicing now the Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. At CERT Restoration, no job is too difficult. We specialize in leak detection and prevention, roof tarping, as well as water extraction and mold remediation. With CERT Restoration, you can trust for a quick response with our world-class 24/7 emergency service. CERT Restoration has been in this industry for over 5 years. With our industry know-how, credentials, training, and extensive experience, we are proud to say we have consistently met and exceeded our clients' expectations. The rainy South Florida season is upon us. Hazardous buildup like mold has grown to be a property owner's worst nightmare. CERT Restoration take pride in spreading awareness in our community of health hazards caused by mold. Get your free property evaluation today. Call us at 866-217-7462. That's 866-217-7462. Or visit our website at certainrestorationllc.com.
Listen, everyone. My name is Sabrina Valbron with the Community Trailblazer Show. Welcome. You are watching for JaspelTV.com and listening to 980 AM. And again, Sabrina Valbron with CERT Restoration, Woman in Construction. You already know, for all your water damages, mold in your home, biohazard, you want to think about CERT and give CERT a call at 954-330-6097. As you guys already know, this is the Community Trailblazer Show, and we love to give our flowers to our guests while they're here, because that's when you can appreciate them, that's when you can smell them and hold them. So if you know any entrepreneur or that's doing amazing work in the community, definitely have them give me a call to be on the show. And again, my number is 954-330-6097. Today we have an amazing guest with us, my amazing friend Barbara, that's going to talk about, you know what, hey, yes, we are business owners, but life requires balance. You gotta have balance. So we're going to talk about mental health in business. And who can really introduce yourself better than yourself? So let's welcome Barbara to the show. Welcome.
Thank you, Sabrina. That's very kind of you. I appreciate your inviting me.
You're welcome. So let's start off. Just tell us a little bit about you, your bio. How did you get the business started? Let's go right into it.
Oh boy, that's a long story. I'll make it as short as I can. Okay? So about 25 years ago, I was having some back problems, and I went to a person to help me with my back, a chiropractor. And I walked in the office, and she said to me, "How would you like to learn how to take care of yourself?" I knew she wasn't talking about my back, and I didn't get a treatment. I went to an introduction, and it was about self-awareness.
Nice.
And in that introduction, we did a little life story. And in that life story, I came to see that I was the common denominator in all these situations, that I kept on feeling the victim.
Oh.
And so it was pointed out to me that since I was the common denominator, I had a lot to do with what was happening.
Oh.
Which was a big awakening for me.
Oh, wow.
So
self-accountability.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that was totally new. And I wasn't a child at that time, at 25 years ago. I was a mature woman. And I had moved from New Jersey to New Mexico to California and back to New Jersey and then Florida. So I was always leaving, never happy where I was because it was your fault.
Yeah.
So that being said, I was ready for a change, obviously. I believe we create our reality.
Yeah.
And I learned that as a result of the work I did. So I started taking workshops and started doing personal training with someone, and really changed my life. Really changed my life. And the first thing that happened was learning how to quiet this.
That's a tough one.
The committee meetings.
Yeah.
The committee meetings, and I call this the bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
I had a client that called it the slum.
Yeah.
It's because we convince ourselves of stories, and we keep the story going no matter what, and we keep on finding evidence for the story.
Yeah.
And what I learned was that we actually create the evidence for the story. I learned through this process, and also through recovery. I was in AA for a number of years, that we are divine.
Yes.
That's my personal belief.
Yes.
And we are actually creating our reality. We are very powerful. The divine is within us.
Yes.
So we can use it for our good gain, or we can use it against ourselves.
Correct. And I do feel like a lot of us are stuck is because we have not take accountability. So so what is your take on that? Because I know you brought some notes here, and I want you to kind of go right into.
Sure.
Let's go right into it. Let's talk about mental health or wellness, and how do we balance that?
Sure.
When it comes to work and even with children and family, how do we separate that? Let's go right into it.
I will. And I just want to preface everything I say about my belief that we are spiritual beings having a human experience.
I completely agree with that, too.
And so I believe that we're here in order to grow and to be our best self.
Yes.
Which is very challenging. And I believe at this point in time, I've been on the planet a few days, this is a very, very challenging time, not only for us, but for young people as well. And we're facing a lot of things. So our mental health comes into play with everything. Our relationships.
Yes.
With friends and family, our finances, our spiritual well-being or lack thereof, our health, good health or not good health, our self-mastery and our careers. I mean, it's everything. And how we can, if we contribute to society, and actually just by who you're being, you contribute to society, and then you can do more specific things like you do with your projects in Haiti.
Yes.
Contributions, charity.
Yes.
These are all aspects of our lives. We're multi-dimensional beings.
Yeah.
And so what we were going to talk about today was burnout.
Yes.
I mean, I'm the perfect person to talk about it because I suffered burnout.
Yeah.
After 25 years of working day and night, literally, because I went from being an alcoholic, recovered from that beautifully, transferred it to becoming a workaholic.
See, and that's still kind of the same. Unhealthy.
Yes, extremes.
Yeah.
So what are the signs? I didn't even know that I was burnt out until I just was exhausted. So exhaustion is one of the signs of burnout. We want to do everything for everybody. You do a lot.
Yes.
You've got this going on. You've got 3 businesses. You've got a family.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
For any one person. So one of the signs of burnout is just irritability, lack of patience, right? Little things triggering. I'll just use myself as an example. You could look at me funny. What are you looking at? Right? I can be irritable about nothing.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Not being able to sleep. Boy, I didn't sleep for years. I just didn't. Maybe 2 or 3 hours a night. I couldn't because
enough sleep is important. Just as much as you need water, you need sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Emotional numbness. Being completely numbed, and numb is a feeling. It really is. So being able to recognize these things is the key, right?
Yeah.
Trouble focusing, not being able to stay with one thing.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
and then when you're not talking about multitask, it's okay, to be able to multitask, but
you can't really do 2 things at the same time and do them well.
Yeah.
Women think we can do so many things at once. Well, we do, but not so great at doing everything. When you focus on one thing. So let's focus. Let's just stop for a second.
Yeah.
Awareness is being present.
Yeah.
You can't be aware if you're not present. And I'm going to show you in a little while a technique on how to do that if you like.
Okay.
And so people that are watching can learn something. Okay?
Yes.
It's about getting out of here and being here. So let's just do that now, actually, if you don't mind, okay?
Yeah.
Because somebody might be doing dishes and watching this, right?
Yeah.
Or trying to herd the cat or dog. And trying to herd cats and dogs is kind of fruitless.
Yeah.
So in order to be aware, you have to be present. So what I'd like you to do is just put your attention out into the room, wherever you are, and become aware of what you're looking at. Just notice what you're seeing. Notice the sizes and shapes and colors of things around you. The key is to not be judging them.
Yes.
Just notice what you see. And keep directing your attention out on the sense of sight. And remember to breathe. In addition to the sense of sight, now you're going to add the sense of sound. Besides my voice, even the sound of your own breath. Any sounds in the background. Maybe it's a refrigerator running. There you go. In addition to sight and sound and the sense of touch, Feel the weight of your body in the chair, the temperature of the air against the skin. Wiggle your feet in your shoes. Touch your skin just lightly. All three senses at once. You shifted. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah. A little more quiet?
Yeah.
That's the key. Out of here in the moment. Are there any problems in the moment?
No, because your focus was only on what you pictured. Like I was focusing on the globe right there,
Right.
the colors, and that's all you were. Yeah,
Right.
I was thinking of
Right
at that
here, right
time.
now,
Yeah.
right?
So
Right.
focus on the present.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So from there, you get overcome. That's one solution to difficulty with focusing. And it's a practice. And the more you practice it, you actually create new neural pathways, which is
Nice.
fascinating. It becomes natural. Another way to know if you're burnt out is if you always have physical tension. Oh, it's my neck, it's my back, it's whatever. But that's all stress.
Yeah.
And then just bone deep exhaustion. Have you ever felt bone deep exhaustion, like you just can't do anymore?
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
just want to lay there and like, okay, I'm done with this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But a combination of these things, we're all going to experience some of these things, but when they get to the extreme, after a while it's burnout.
Okay.
And that's what I discovered, that I didn't even know what it was. I just knew I couldn't move anymore. I couldn't do anymore. I just didn't want to. The lack
There was
of
no
motivation.
focus.
Yeah, and lack of motivation. So those are some of the signs of burnout. And of course, we say, well, we got a lot to do. We have this and that and the other. But if we don't put ourselves first,
Oh my God.
you know
Yes.
the thing from the airplane, when the mask drops, you have to put it on yourself first.
And then on your
And then the
children
others.
and
When I,
helping.
when I first heard that, I was shocked.
Yeah, especially as a mother, your mind
Right.
is already trained
We're
to like,
protecting.
let me save my kids,
Right.
and then let me put it on myself.
Right.
But it's reverse, and it's
Exactly.
true. You have to be able to do for yourself in order to do for others.
Right. So putting yourself not only on your priority list, but at the top of priority list. Now, part of me always believed that it was very selfish.
Yeah.
What I've come to see, and I'm still a work in progress, just like everybody else,
Yeah.
is that being selfish is the only way you can be selfless.
I like that.
Because when I take care of me and my needs are met, then I can honestly take care of other people and support other people as they need it.
Yeah.
But not putting everybody before me, because I've done that in the past, and what that breeds for me is resentment.
Yeah.
And resentment, well, something that I learned in recovery was resentment is drinking poison and wishing the other person dead.
Yeah.
It just really hurts me.
Or hurt you, hurting yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So it all boils down to taking care of yourself first.
Yes.
You know, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, valuing yourself. Even though I was teaching it, I wasn't applying it to myself. And I know that information is not transformation. It doesn't matter how many books you read or how much you think you know.
If you don't put it into action, then it's nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
So what are some of the ways to handle this? I mean, we're all going to go through some stages of it, hopefully not to the extreme that I did, where I had to stop working. I couldn't keep going. And it's funny because I had a client that had burnout. I didn't know. It was my first. I had clients all over the country as well as here. And he was a doctor from Virginia. And I couldn't figure out at first what was going on. And then finally realized he was burnt out. He was just completely exhausted. I could see it over there, but I couldn't see it over here.
Yeah.
Right? So one of the ways to deal with it is meditation.
Yeah.
Right? And there's so many ways. You know, fortunately through media, we can go online and learn meditation.
Yeah.
Right?
YouTube.
Right? Right? There's videos, there's audios, there's all kinds of things. So meditation is an excellent tool. Take a vacation if you can. And sometimes it's
And that's a must. You
Yeah.
should have a budget for vacation.
Right.
Because burning out, it's a must. You create something where you put, even if it's $5 or $10, that it's a must. You have a vacation.
I was
Saving
doing
it.
staycations.
Yeah.
I would take a day off and feel like, oh, it's really giving to myself. Well, it helped a little bit.
Yes,
helped
it does.
sustain, but a little more is really helpful. Massage, getting a massage. Allowing yourself to just enjoy and appreciate somebody helping you, support you, relax. I had shame about the whole thing. I was feeling like, oh, I should know better. I'm an
Yeah.
awareness trainer. That's an identity that really needed to be addressed.
Ego.
Oh, the ego.
Yeah.
My friend, the ego.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the ego. It
Yeah.
gets bashed a lot, but it's not in charge,
Yeah.
and learning how to put it in perspective.
Yeah. A lot of people put it in charge and let it run. Yeah.
Right. A lot of people feel they're a legend in their own time, and that's not. And that's called delusion. And I
Yeah.
lived in the city of delusion next to the river Nile for many years, so I absolutely know. Another way to relax is yoga. Some people enjoy yoga.
Yeah.
Some people simply enjoy going to the gym and working out.
Yeah.
That's very relaxing for them. A lot of people, I like my clients to journal. I think it really, really helps to journal because it helps you keep track. Otherwise, it's up here all the time. For me, I equate it to the guy in the circus who's spinning the little things in the air all the time. Spinning, 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 spinning. I want to remember this. What's the point?
Yeah.
Write it down.
Write it down. Yeah.
And that releases it, and you can go
And that's
back.
something we're losing touch on is writing things down and actually keeping a journal.
Right.
That's something we have to really encourage people to.
Well, this last year I heard they were talking about not teaching kids how to write anymore, have script. It's like ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A kid said to me, "Well, I can't read that. It's in script." I said, "Wow. What are we doing? We're dummying people down instead of elevating them."
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Yeah, I feel journaling is really an excellent tool. Tai Chi, some people like Tai Chi.
Yeah, I do Tai Chi
Do
walking.
you?
Yeah.
Awesome, that's great. Some people want to go for support with coaching. That's what I did for years. And it's really, as a coach or a trainer, you don't tell anybody anything. You just hold a space for them to discover for themselves what they need to do. Because everybody knows within themselves what's best for them.
Yeah,
Right?
I completely agree with that. But they choose not to follow up. I would say.
Or don't know how to.
I don't know how
Right,
to.
don't know how to.
Yeah.
One of the things I like to do is teach people to fish, not give them to fish.
Yeah.
Give them specific techniques. Like I just showed you a very simple technique, how to quiet this. It's in so many different forms, people do the same thing. But once you learn something and then apply it, now you've got a tool. Well, here's another tool. Here's what you do with that. Here's what you do with that. So you build on that. So I support people until they actually start applying these things more and more. And I feel that's much more empowering than just sitting there and telling somebody what to do.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing, with adults. Yeah.
Even kids.
Yeah.
I remember teaching my grandson at 8 years old what I just showed you. And I asked him how it would help him to be present. And he said, "Grammy, I might actually hear what the teacher says."
He's at least he's gonna put it into practice.
He got it. He could feel the
Yeah.
difference being present. And
That's
now he's
good.
22 and he still uses those tools.
Nice.
Yeah. So now you probably have friends. We all have friends. It's easy to see over there what we can't see over here.
Yeah.
Right? Don't forget that when you point your finger this three back at you, there's probably a part of you showing up, good, bad, or indifferent. With anything.
With the people, it's kind of like a mirror.
Exactly.
And I always tell people, be mindful of the friend you bringing around, because it's a reflection of you. It's a mirror of you.
Right.
And that's why sometimes you keep attracting the same kind of people.
Exactly. And there's a
Or
message there.
friends over and over. So,
And most of us want to be supportive of our friends. And one way to be supportive is simply listening, not trying to fix anything, but listening. And that can be very cathartic for somebody, just to feel that they can trust someone and just let it out.
yeah.
Just let it out, not hold it all in. So that's pretty much the notes that I took on this. You have any questions for me about this?
I did have a few questions, but it seems like in the midst of it, you you kind of went right into. But I wanted to ask, okay, why is mental health important for entrepreneurs and business owners?
Well, if you want to do business with other people, you have to be the best version of yourself possible. I mean, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And if you come in with an attitude and boy, I meet them sometimes.
True.
You know, just an angry attitude or a know-it-all attitude or just a bad attitude to begin with. If you're not pleasant and approachable, it's very difficult to do business. I mean, if you wonder what's going on, it's you.
Yeah.
You're the common denominator.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you a brief story. I met a man many years ago networking. And we had an engaging conversation, and he was about to walk away. And I said, may I just have a moment longer?
Uh-huh.
And he said, sure. What's going on? I said, well, you're a financial advisor, and you did not look me in the eyes once in the entire time we spoke.
Oh.
And I have to tell you, I would never do business with you. He looked at me, he was really offended. I said, because I don't trust you. If you can't meet my gaze, then how can I trust you? And he was like, and he walked away. And I thought, oh, probably shouldn't have said that. But part of me felt like he needed to hear it.
He needed to hear it, and I'm pretty sure, even though he was mad at that time, he's gonna practice.
Yeah.
He's gonna think about it and practice. Okay, my next question to you is like, how can stress and burnout affect business growth and decision making?
Well, if you're exhausted, you're not thinking clearly. And you're not going to make the best decisions for yourself or anybody else. You know, you're just going to be numb. Make poor decisions. You know, exhaustion doesn't serve anybody. It just doesn't. And so you become, what I find is I become very dismissive. And boy, have you ever felt being dismissed by somebody?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really not a good feeling.
No, it's not a good feeling. So awareness is behind everything we're talking about. You can't know what's going on if you're not aware. It's like, why do I feel bad when every time I see this person? Have you ever been in a room and somebody walks in and you feel like...
Yeah, like the energy just shift. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can't be responsible for that person, but for how
you can be responsible the way you react towards that.
And how you're showing up. Absolutely. One of the things I have to watch out for is sarcasm. It's part of my younger personality, and it's not appropriate. You know, when people get offended and I wonder, what did I say? Well, I was being sarcastic. I wasn't being sincere. And it's an identity. You know about identities, right?
Yeah.
You show up with all your different hats that you put on every time. You're a business person, you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a podcaster. You have these different roles that you play.
Yeah.
And so you put on a different hat for each one. And so being appropriate and sincere in each one of those is important. And I had an identity that was very sarcastic, and I have to just keep that in check. Because sometimes things seem really like, what?
And then, so how do you balance? It's like, how do you balance all that when you are wearing multiple hats?
How do you balance it?
Yeah.
I think it's really all boils down to awareness and being deliberate and intentional. Knowing when you go out, okay, I'm going to a networking event. I'm going to this networking event to present myself as a professional in what I do. Going to home to be with the kids. I'm mom. I'm here for them. I'm here to support them and love them and prepare whatever they need for them. Now I'm the wife. The wife's role is totally different than it is for the with the children. Right? You're the lover, you're the hugger, you're the one that's there to support and can comfort, give and take in that area. So each area you have to know exactly what you're doing. Because
some people don't know how to separate, I guess, work from family and business. Because I remember years ago when I worked at a 9-to-5 office, and when the boss was having a bad day, it's like, okay, now the whole office is going to have like a bad day. Like, oh, so-and-so is in a bad mood today. Be careful and things like that. And I used to be one of the main person. I'm like, what does her having a bad day have to do with us at work? And I'm like, well, don't she need to stay in her office? Don't bring that energy on the floor, because especially if it's an area where you have to sell, you can hear it. Even though when you're over the phone, you're having a conversation with someone, you can feel that energy, the tone, the way you're speaking, you can feel it.
Absolutely.
So I used to be one of those that like, no, I don't care like how she feeling, stay in her office and let us do our job in peace. So we should not have to suffer just because she's going through. I feel bad for her, but that don't have nothing to do with work.
Right.
So some people don't know. Some people, they really don't know how to separate personal from business. It's like they bring all their baggages like everywhere they go.
Yeah, it's interesting because you're talking about empathy.
Yeah.
Right? And some people are really empathic.
Yeah.
And even if that person's in the other room, they're picking up on it.
Yes.
So learning how to manage yourself. Again, it all comes down to awareness.
Yeah.
How am I showing up? How am I responding? Am I choosing to respond, or am I simply reacting to everything?
Yeah.
And one of the things I quite often say is you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to.
Or every event, or,
Yeah.
you don't have to. And it's just an invitation. That doesn't mean you have to show up. And that's another thing. Some people, they're like people pleasers. They could be burned out, stressed out. They feel like they have to show up. They have to do something. They have to say something.
Yeah, I know. And then there's the last word.
Yeah.
Right? I can't let it go. Right?
And that's a major one too. Sometimes you have to learn to just let it be.
Yeah.
Let it be, let go, let God, let the Creator, whatever you believe in.
Yeah, it's learning that we are in process and having compassion for other people, that they're also in process, and not taking things personally. Because that person was in a bad mood that day.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me or I've done anything wrong or having to take that on.
Yeah.
Very easy to say, not so easy to do.
Yeah.
So it's all through awareness and command of your attention, taking command of your attention, learning how to be neutral.
Yeah.
And that's, well, for 25 years, that's what I had to do, listening to people.
Okay.
Yeah, learning how to be neutral.
I like that. And I guess, too, once we realize this life is a journey, we all walked in our own path, and we all have our own things we're dealing with. And I like that. Yes, it's okay to have compassion. Yes, I hear you and I understand what you're going through. If I can help, I will help, but at the same time, it's not my problem. And some people, they really don't understand. They hear something's going on about someone, all of a sudden they just take the whole thing on their back.
Right. You know that expression, it's not my circus, it's not my monkeys.
Yeah. yeah.
So to me that feels like a little cold, but in some cases it's really true.
Yeah.
It's really true. And I've met some people that I feel like I just don't choose to deal with that. I don't have to. My job is not to heal the world. My job is to be the best version of myself I can be, present myself as best I can. Taking care of me is a full-time job.
Yes.
And I used to tell all my clients, I'm doing this work for me, and you're going to benefit.
Yes.
Because the truth is that the person that's teaching, as you know, gets the most out of it. It's a constant reminder, right?
Yes.
A constant reminder. When you're talking to your girls, you're reminding yourself of what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's give our listeners your contact information and how they can reach you if they're going through something or they want to talk to you. If they want to, a session with you, just let them know how and where you can be reached.
Sure. Well, my phone number is 561-543-2944. I live in Lake Worth, and my business is called The Awareness Advocate, and I give a complimentary session. I like to do that because I want to know if there's a rapport between us. You need to know ahead of time, and I need to know ahead of time. I was explaining to Sabrina when we first sat down, I'm really interested with working with people that want to be their highest and best.
Yes.
And I don't take crazies. Don't send me crazy Aunt Mary, because I just don't deal with that. There are therapists and psychiatrists and psychologists that deal with that. I'm not any of those. I am simply an awareness trainer, a work in progress who's had 25 years of experience supporting people in their own process. So I'm happy to talk with you and give you a complimentary intro. I can do it on the phone, we can do Zoom, or we can do a one-on-one. Just contact me, and it's not scary, it's actually fun. And one of the things you learn to do is laugh at yourself.
Yes. Okay. Once you learn to laugh at yourself, nothing else anyone else can say to you that's gonna hurt your feelings. So that's a really good practice. Learn to laugh at yourself.
I spend a lot of time laughing.
Yes.
Oh, it's me again. Oh, there I
am. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening and watching to For Jaspo TV today. You guys heard from the awareness coach. Burnout is real. So learn to separate personal from business. In order for your business to grow, you have to take care of yourself. Yourself have to come first. Self-awareness is must. So take care of yourself, regardless if it's a little short vacation, getting a massage, doing yoga, meditating, praying. Make sure you take some time out for yourself every day. Your mental health is important, very important. If you don't have it, if you're not healthy, guess what? You can't show up for your kids, you can't show up for your husband, you can't show up for your friends. You definitely can't grow your business if you don't have your mental health together. Again, if you are interested and you want to talk to someone, reach out to Barbara. She's here to help. And for myself, for all your water damages, mold testing, biohazard cleaning, and home repair, definitely give Cert Restoration a call at 954-330-6097. Again, Sabrina Valbron, Woman in Construction. And thank you for watching for JaspoTV.com and listening to 980 AM. We'll see you guys next week and have a blessed day today. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. It was delightful.
Yes, it was a pleasure. Great pointers. Thank you.
You know, at this time of the year, the weather in South Florida is constantly changing, which can mean disaster for your property and your personal health. Cert Restoration is your solution. Cert Restoration is a full certified and insured restoration company servicing now the Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. At Cert Restoration, no job is too difficult. We specialize in leak detection and prevention, roof tarping, as well as water extraction and mold remediation. With Cert Restoration, you can trust for a quick response with our world-class 24/7 emergency service. Cert Restoration has been in this industry for over 5 years. With our industry know-how, credentials, training, and extensive experience, we are proud to say we have consistently met and exceeded our clients' expectations. The rainy South Florida season is upon us. Hazardous buildup like mold has grown to be a property owner's worst nightmare. Cert Restoration take pride in spreading awareness in our community of health hazards caused by mold. Get your free property evaluation today. Call us at 866-217-7462. That's 866-217-7462. Or visit our website at certrestorationllc.com.